Ladies and gentlemen, I learned early on that I don't have the skills to work in elementary school. I made the mistake when I was in college to sub for a, I think it was a kindergarten class, and it broke me. It broke me. I had a meltdown. It broke me so bad. So I learned no, elementary school. And just hats off, salute to all you elementary school teachers. Thank you so much for working with the little ones. But I was reminded of you and your hard work when I came across this story. More 6 year olds are showing up unprepared for kindergarten, not only academically, but also in the area of potty training. Ooh.
Your name and being able to use the restroom are some of the basics that most kindergartners are expected to know. But leaders at one local school district say they're seeing more 6-year-olds without those skills. Channel 9's Pat Pantonis is in Marion County digging into why this is happening and the work that is underway to fix it.
Administrators say this increase is something they're observing. They say it's a fair number, but they don't have a number. They're asking lawmakers to fix some parents' attitudes that kindergarten is optional. Students quietly walking in neat lines through the halls, trained well by their Marion County teacher. This year, teachers say a different challenge is becoming more common.
We have kids that didn't even know their given name. We have kids that don't know how to hold a book. Kids that haven't been potty trained yet, and they're 6 years old.
Kindergarten is real school. It is what I like to say, it's game on from the second they walk in the door.
Principal Jennifer Beck said what kids learned in kindergarten 30 years ago, like tying your shoes and knowing your letters, is now being taught in preschool, meaning kids who were behind on the first day are now even more so. We asked her why she believes these other skills are lacking. She says kids are looking at screens too much.
Students and children need to be taught.
Technology. Too much technology.
Talking to each other. They need to be talking to their families. They need to be playing inside and outside. That's where so many things are taught, is through language and conversation.
District leaders sent lawmakers a series of proposals, including tightening attendance to 5 unexcused absences, lowering the mandatory school age to 5 years instead of 6, and lengthening private kindergarten instruction by an extra hour per day. There's also talk of making pre-K mandatory. Beck said in the interim she wants to push families of young kids to programs at the public library and other places that can get those kids reading and interacting. State lawmakers will look at these proposals as they prepare for this winter's legislative session.
Ooh. So that is, me, I work with high school students, and when I see something like that, that is alarming because these kids are ultimately going to find themselves, they're going to work their way up to the high school. And you just imagine what are they missing by the time they walk through the door of the high school. And us at the high school level, we've got 4 years to get these students caught up to where they should be by the time they entered the doors of the high school. And so it's really, really difficult. This is hard to hear. It's really difficult to hear for those students. Like those students, they have hopes and dreams, and the parents have hopes and dreams for those students as well. And it's not easy. It's not going to be easy getting them caught up to where they need to be. And so this is sad. So hopefully I know they were talking about laws and politicians, and you know how I feel about that. That's not where our answers are. The answers are within the community. And that includes parents, students themselves, teachers, administrators, as well as people living in that community who don't have kids. That's where it starts. That's where your answer is. It's not with lawmakers. I can only hope and pray that they get it together and find out something that works for these kids.